Hi, I'm Jordan from Johnny's Box, and this is the Keychron K4 wireless version 2. So in this video, I'm going to go over my experience with the K4. Just know that I'm talking about the wireless version 2. I don't really want to have to sit here and say the whole name every time I mention the K4. So that is the model I'm speaking of. So when we started streaming, I started accumulating a lot more gear on my desk, which made it a lot more cramped and didn't really give me a lot of space. Having this monstrosity on my desk did not help. This is the Razer Black Widow X Chroma edition. I gotta have the 10 key. Not a bad keyboard, just way bigger than I need. I also wanted less wires on my desk. So I found the Keychron K4 wireless, which has more of the footprint of a 65 key keyboard. Obviously it's a little bigger because it does have your 10 keys over here, but the fact that measurement wise, if I hold up, sorry about the noise, I can fit this keyboard on the normal keyboard side, not even including the 10 keys of the Black Widow. Also, it did give me 4 extra inches here. So that gave me, God, too many keyboards. This is wireless, Bluetooth, just Bluetooth. It is not 2.4 gigahertz or anything like that. It's standard wireless, or standard Bluetooth. It is not 2.4 gigahertz wireless. But it can also be wired. So you just have a switch here for on, off, and cable. You'll notice it's a USB-C connection, but you'll also notice that there is an extra switch on the side. This is Mac compatible. It actually comes with an extra key here, so you can swap out the Windows key for the command key, or the Alt over. It comes with a way to make it work with Macs. I haven't touched a Mac in about probably 6 years, so excuse my ignorance regarding the key placement for that. With this one, I did put O-rings in it, and I am going to add some EVA foam on the inside just to help with the dampening. The sound overall is very crisp. There's not too much resonance, reverb, and stuff like that. Even the stabilizers for the larger keys feel really good. Comes in 3 different models with 3 different switch choices. First, you have the non-RGB, which comes with full plastic frame, and then you have the choice between Gateron reds, blues, and browns. That switch choice goes throughout the whole range and all the models, so those are pretty much what you have to choose from. The next tier up is the still plastic with white backlight. The base model is non-backlit. And same switch choices. And I went with the best one they have. This has a aluminum frame around here, full RGB, which I wasn't really too concerned with, honestly. It's all controlled on the keyboard. As far as I know, it's not addressable like per key lighting. There might be some way to do it, I'm not 100% sure. And I went with the hot swappable Gateron blues, and I believe the aluminum frame model is the only one that has the hot swappable option. This is my first niche keyboard, I guess. Before it was just pretty much Razers, because that was what I had the software for, and I didn't want a ton of software bogging down my system if I had a Razer headset, Corsair mouse, and a HyperX keyboard. Because that's just more software running on your system. Nobody wants that. That is really the second thing that brings me to this keyboard. No software required. I absolutely love that. It seems like every piece of hardware you buy, whether it's an RGB strip with a controller or, RAM, you have to install software for that exact model. And the reason that they do that is because that way, if you have one, you say, well, I don't want to install a bunch of software. It's the exact reason I went with all Razer stuff. So if I buy one Corsair thing that's RGB, I'm going to go, well, I need everything that's compatible with the Corsair IQ because I don't want 50 pieces of software running. So then Corsair gets to sell me more stuff. Keychron, no software required. It's the other reason I actually went with my glorious Model O wireless to go with this. Yes, that does have software, but it doesn't have to run in the background because everything's built into the mouse. So I have no more RGB software running on my system. There's RGB in there as well. Whoa, look at that. Never seen a thing like that in your life, I bet. So let's do like a fake unboxing. So this is the box it comes in, small matte box. And this was the craziest part to me when I was actually carrying this stuff out here. The box, would you stop scraping? More stuff. This is unruly. See, this is why I switched. It's because holding this thing's a pain in the butt. This is smaller than this keyboard. Now keep in mind that on Amazon and I believe even on Keychron's websites, they still have the V1, and everything I've read is that the V2 is better in almost every way. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between them unless you're looking for that. Make sure you keep out for that and you don't order the wrong keyboard. It does come with this padding on the top. Some people actually use this as padding in the keyboard to help dumb down that resonance. For me, it's not really that thick. It's very airy, which, I mean, it packs well, but for the keyboard, I'm probably gonna go with EVA foam because I believe it's a little bit more solid. Now here are the extra keys. And it comes with a key puller and actually comes with some extra screws for the frame in case you lose some, strip some, whatever. So you get, right now I have the configuration where I have orange escape and an orange backlight button. So it also comes with a gray escape key. Focus. Gray escape key. Here's the command key for the Mac configuration. Looks like a small command key. I don't know if Macs have one on each side, must be. A gray option key and a gray backlight key. So you can go full gray if you want. Because I know that the orange probably doesn't fit with some people's aesthetic. Right now I'm pretty monochrome in my setup, so I was like, I'll throw those in there just for a little kick. So you got that. You also have this fun little cue card. Also, it came in this smooth little bag. You got your manual. Also, this weird little card that just says, hey, and that one of their keys on this does only accept 3-pin switches if you are going to hot swap. So 5-pin you'll need to clip, or just get a 3-pin for your weird little, what is that? The squiggly boy and tiny line button, whichever that is. Where are you? Do I even have this on my keyboard? Am I crazy? I don't know if I've ever used that. No, it's the one right below the escape key. Right next to number 1 there. He's a fancy boy. All right, so there's that. Boom. And you had the cable in here. Oh, there's my switch puller. Switch puller, not bad. No, I mean, it's not like, it's a $30 switch puller. It'll pull the switches. It's not gonna do anything extra. It's not that fancy. Where did I put that cable? Where did I put it? It was in here. I have one desk in here. How can I not find it? We're walking 30 feet from my office to here. I somehow lost the cable. I found the cable. You have a 90-degree USB-C on one side and a USB-C A on the other. It is braided, but it is not long. I use it time to time just to charge it, but it kind of restricts your cable management having it this length. Since it is USB-C, you can always order a fancy braided twirly cable. I can't remember what they call those things. The fancy ones. For me, very hard to beat. So if you look on Amazon right now, this keyboard is actually, with the hot swappable aluminum frame and everything, $99.99, and it's prime. They are sold out of the red right now, but I would imagine that'll probably change by the time you watch this video. I actually had a blast purchasing this, looking into it, looking at customization, mods, improvements. So I think that we might dive into some more mechanical keyboard stuff. Maybe we'll actually build Germs a keyboard without him knowing, and we'll surprise him with it. So that way he, you know, he can't be mad about it because it's a gift. Even if we put like octopuses all over it or something. If you liked the video, please leave a like down below. It really helps us with the algorithm. I'm sure that's news to you because no other YouTube channel has ever said that. Ignore all the wrinkles. I just set this up and I don't know how to iron. Please help me.